Did I do Warcraft 1 and 2? I did not. I watched Medivh, who's the different streamer, play a little bit of the remake that they've done. Morning, Morticia. Hello. I really tried. I tried it myself once upon a time with like a DOSBox, but like compared to Warcraft 3, I don't think Warcraft 1 and 2 stand the test of time. I don't have the nostalgia to go with it, and the story itself has been massively changed as well, so it wouldn't even be for the lore. And the gameplay, I prefer Warcraft 3. Now, I will say that there was a custom-made campaign for Warcraft 3, the Chronicles of War, and we've gone quite largely through that campaign. I don't know where I stored the recordings. I was planning to turn those into episodes as well, but I don't know where I put the recordings, and I don't think we've actually finished. But that is a wonderful... If you ever want to try Warcraft 2 in the Warcraft 3 engine, would recommend checking that one out. Alright, we got Grum. Let's continue. Riders on the Storm. Ha! Or solar boats, lol. Just use magic forehead. Ah, yeah, the boats are kind of wrecked now.
It was lucky we happened onto this cove. I don't think our ships would have held out much longer in that storm.
War Chief, half of the ships are missing, and the rest are badly damaged.
We'd better get settled then. We may be on this island for a while.
Okay.
War Chief, I sense strange magic all around us.
These be troll lands.
There's the source of your magic. Someone is watching us.
It is you.
Hi,
I
Sen'jin.
saw your arrival in a vision, especially you, the seer. Or is it just my old mind playing tricks on me?
Looks like this troll's been on the island a little too long. We're real enough, old one. My name is Thrall.
How much fun do you think Madsen had voicing all of this?
Leader of the trolls. This island used to be ours alone, but no more. You and your friends must be careful. The humans established an outpost on this island some time ago.
Humans?
Kill humans.
Yes, they hound us day and night. Their patrols be all over the place. Not be long till they find you too.
Well, I'd rather find them first. We can't risk their patrols alerting the outpost about us. Loktar, my brothers. We're moving out.
Oh, yeah. Bye,
Good
Sen'jin.
luck, my friend. I got important matters to tend to, but I be seeing you soon.
Yeah, Madsen was just... Think Warcraft, you have Madsen, right?
Lokrigar, no God.
Grum's not with us. Where did Grum go? Oh, well. We got headhunters. We got people working a mine. We'll upgrade that. Do we have a war mill? We do not appear to have a war mill. So get me a peon that can do some work. So this time, Vol'jin. Vol'jin is going through some trials that his father put him on. Sen'jin is his father. Visions of the future, you know, Thrall showing up or whatnot. Let's pick up this quest as well. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Wait, why did... Oh, I put you on one. Oh, sorry about that. Here you go.
I am the War Chief.
Hey, man.
Hello.
Sen'jin told me you help us get rid of the humans. You know this fountain once healed whoever drink from it, but strange gases from underground been found underwater. With a few ingredients, Sen'jin can make a purifying potion. Maybe you can help.
Maybe I can. Kalantax, hello there. Mr. Devago as well. Good morning, everybody. Or evening.
Lokrigar, no God.
Or afternoon, wherever you are in this beautiful world of ours today.
For honor.
For me, it still feels like morning, but that's because I'm having a mega lazy Sunday, so don't worry about it.
It's the orcs who stole the ships from the mainland.
Hey!
Send for reinforcements.
No, don't.
Lokrigar, no God.
I will purge you all. So yeah, Vol'jin is going through his trials. He is getting visions about the future, like he is seeing Garage and the Darkspear walking away from the Horde. He's also seeing his buddy Zelazane, or his buddy Zelazane is also getting visions.
For honor.
Town is under attack.
Oh snap, we're
The
being
spirits
attacked.
Are restless. Let's get on with it.
Hang on then. I got
Yes.
this. Do we have defense towers? War Mill, Great Hall, Burrow. Do we not have?
We're under attack.
I need a War Mill. Right. Give me War Mill.
Can't build there.
How about here? There you go.
I am the war chief.
And then give me a
Yes.
peon for burrows. Like, if you're making me pay attention to the game, I can't talk about the lore Warcraft 3.
We need more gold.
Alright, get some more
We
peons
need more
there.
Let's get on with it.
Okay. So Zelazane saw himself betraying Vol'jin because in his mind Vol'jin was a weak
Yes.
leader, and this is also something that would play out, right? Like Zelazane doing the whole thing, Vol'jin doing the whole thing. Now you might imagine, or you might wonder,
For the Horde.
what Vol'jin saw the future, then how come he didn't prepare himself? But the moment that they left first home, those visions, they left his mind again. So yeah, when Vol'jin came out of the forest, his dad was dead, which is going to happen in a moment. In the meantime, here we have Thrall meeting up with Sen'jin for the first time. And of course, we know the darkspear would be founding members of this new horde that Thrall was setting up. Be with him for a very long time. All the good stuff. I gave up trying to find a Warcraft 3 cutscene in WoW. Got the leader or something? Which Warcraft 3 cutscene in WoW? Which one?
I am the war chief.
Okay, we got a Seed of Expulsion. Burrow's done. We need to return both items to the fountain. Okay. Potion of Healing. Let's go back home, shall we?
For the Horde.
Do you think they should release more games like Warcraft 3 with a focus on other parts of the lore, for example, Taron's origin, etc.? I would love it, Tennessee. I will say at Gamescom, last time I was there, I spoke to somebody at the bar. Now, of course, this is going to be a story told. A friend of a friend told me. But apparently the market isn't really there for an RTS, which is why we don't see a lot of RTSs released. Now, I would be over the moon with Warcraft 4. I would love a Warcraft 4, obviously. Like,
My life for the Horde.
there are
Something
certain
doing.
limitations that you have when it comes to telling a story in WoW. And an
Work
RTS,
complete.
like Warcraft 3, has been a foundation upon which they've told so many stories in Warcraft, or in World of Warcraft, right?
Let's get on with it.
There are a couple of examples where they've been able to build up a character inside of WoW. Like a Garrosh is a really good example. Garrosh has parts in the books, but his main development comes from in-game. And hate or love the direction that they take in Garrosh,
The war chief.
there is a direction, there is an arc, there is a story that they've told, right? For a character that's purely out of World of Warcraft. Whereas a lot of the stories that they build is based upon Warcraft 3. Although I will say, like a Mr. Pandaria, for example, is also from WoW. Like, they've done some work there. But just in an RTS, there's a lot of freedom to build up certain things. Like, the limitations of an MMORPG. For example, which is... You could ask yourself, why would you go into that direction? But, for example, making Sylvanas the bad guy. Or a big enemy out of the Forsaken. You're not going to get rid of the Forsaken. That's never going to happen.
Work complete.
So you already know that change is not gonna... It's not gonna be that massive. As in an RTS, you could wipe out Lord Ron and get away with
Hello
it.
again, Outlanders. These ingredients be exactly what I need.
Nice. There are those certain limitations in an MMORPG, as well as who do you give...
Now our warriors can heal themselves. Let me give you a little something for the trouble.
Who do you give the
These
stage?
wards contain healing magic. No doubt you'll find them useful.
Thank you, Sen'jin. Who do you give the stage? There's only so many characters that can be in the spotlight in order to get the storyline before it gets too convoluted. As well as the release cycles. I don't know about you, but I kind of feel that Undermine is taking a long time, and I just want to get the story to continue, and it's like I'm waiting for the next chapter to release. Whereas in RTS, you get the entire thing. Like, it's a single-player experience. The entire story is there, start to finish. It's just different than an MMORPG in a lot of ways. But do I think that there's a market for it? Yeah. If we look at fan-made projects like Warcraft 2 into Warcraft 3, or the other day, as I was working on the story of Ronin, I discovered that there's a Day of the Dragon custom mod for Warcraft 3, in which you go through the storyline of Day of the Dragon.
Complete.
That shit is amazing. And I think that they're losing out on not making these maps officially from Warcraft. Like, it's a fantastic way of telling your story.
The spirits are restless.
So I'd be all for it. Yeah. And Varilestra, hello everybody. Think I should accidentally connect my old Warcraft 3 copies to the internet? 100%. Do it. What's this? Island Trolls. Oh, I just found more units. Okay, cool. Right. So, as I'm yapping on, we've got burrows. I need one more burrow to get to 100. Thank you kindly.
Okie dokie.
Then I need to check. We can definitely get some upgrades going. Upgrade to strongholds. That's been done. Then I can get demolishers at some point, but for now, not so much. I could get a second barracks, I suppose. Get double the unit production. But they're also making a tower. That's fine. You can make a second barracks, and then after that, you can go back to lumbering. And then from the barracks, get me as many grunts as you can get, and then the rest of them can move on. Warcraft 3 cutscenes remade in WoW. I remember that the grunt who goes to Thrall every time the warchief ships a damage was a while back. CC early mob. Oh, it was done until the Medivh enters Tomb of Sagaris. Oh.
The spirits are restless.
I've never seen those before. Cool. All right, let's see if we can move on and move in there.
Work complete.
Yeah, I mean, also that we haven't heard a release date for Undermine is a bit of a thing. They are pushing hard with the promos though. So, and I'm loving what they're doing for the promos as well. There are a lot of reels in which they're explaining the backgrounds of some of the characters. They're explaining the different cartels. You can tell that they're definitely pushing more with the idea of we want people familiar with the storyline. As well as, and this is something that I'm trying to be a little bit hesitant about, but they did a post about player housing the other day, and what they're saying has actually got me quite excited. Like a 50-plot neighborhoods, being able to visit each other in set neighborhoods, customization. Like in my mind, I expected, you know what, we're just going to get Garrison 2.0. It's going to be a phased house. That's going to be it. But nah, they got more in mind. Now, obviously, on paper, I can promise you the world. That doesn't mean it's going to happen in-game. So I'm really curious about seeing what they're cooking and what they're playing with, but reading about the plans that they got.
Research complete.
Yeah, looks kind of cool. As well as the roadmap that they have for Warcraft going forward for like, in the essence of 30 years of World of Warcraft. They're talking about making it easier for people to communicate and connect in the game. I think they were also talking about like somewhat in the direction of tutorials or whatnot. Or like the starting experience for new players to make that easier. Like in my mind, WoW is an old-ass game. Right? I know, but I think we can all be honest and say WoW is an old-ass game. So for a lot, it's already like, you know, I don't know if I want to get into this game. It's 20 years old. It's a big hill. So in my mind, they should make every effort possible to make that jump into WoW as accessible and easy as possible.
I am the war chief.
And part of how you can do that is with tutorials, but also make it more accessible for players. Like you wanna... I don't think that there's a lot of new players that join WoW.
For honor.
Now, of course, that's a feeling. I don't have the numbers. But it feels to me like not a lot of new players or a lot of children or, you know, the younger audience.
Yes.
It's not the hype that it used to be when we joined WoW, I guess.
For honor.
Which is fair. Like, it's not something that WoW can change. Like, you can't change it to 20 years old and you're not the new kid on the block. You're not the hot stuff anymore. But, again, make it as accessible as you can, right? Google, by the way, thank you very, very much for the 80 months. Thank you. This hoodie, oh, I'm so comfy. This hoodie is so toasty. I'm smelly, though. I get very smelly, but, you know, it's very warm. Thank you so much, Google. I also saw A blast from the past. I was watching Ghosty's old videos. Ghosty has a video where I read out Veed for Men reviews in the garrison. And you're there.
What do you want?
You're there, Gooble. I was like, hey, I know that name. So that's kind of cool. I'll take some catapults. Why not? Yeah. Oh, get the mage. Get the mage.
Your insolence astounds me. You ignorant brutes shall only succeed in dying.
Death to the Cultarians! It is a long-ass time ago. Yes, it is.
Something you're doing?
Yes, it is.
We're under attack. Huh?
Funny, though.
Are restless.
We're under attack. I also want the tome. Oh, crap. I want you all to pull back. Pull back! I see towers and shit. I'll wait until we get some catapults. Yeah, come out. Thrall, zap them.
The spirits are restless. Let's get on with it.
All right. How are we in the catapult department? We got 2 of them. That is plenty.
We need more gold.
All right, here we go. So yeah, and in that regard, like, it's a good thing that I want Undermine to come out already. It does mean that I'm still infested, but I did have a little bit of a scare. And when I say scare, of course, I'm being over-exaggerating here. But we were on Discord, and somebody was talking about Season of Discovery, about how Naxxramas is like a phase 1 and a phase 4, and people couldn't clear out phase 4, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And it's for the first time that I felt so disconnected from WoW that I'm like, I don't understand the terminology anymore.
The war chief.
What are you talking about? So that was an interesting experience. All right, let's push in there, shall we? Must be what people feel like when they look at trade chats and they're seeing like all these groups being formed. Like, huh? Get your puppies in there. Not enough mana. Never enough mana. 2 to 3 weeks out. Yeah, I kind of felt like the 28th of February, but I'm just curious, why haven't they announced it yet? Because the 28th would be 19 days from now. Or like the first week into March, I guess. I just kind of expected them to announce something to let people know. Hey, die, human outpost. Ha ha ha. Oh, you're one-shotting it now, are you, War Chief? Yeah, okay.
Watch your backs. This battle's not over yet.
See, I'm telling you, man, those Murlocs.
These creatures have come to take us away.
They be dangerous. Oh no!
Your meddling magics will no longer interfere with our plans, land dweller.
You spend 3 days over at your friend's place with your PC and game for 12 hours a day. Oh, all the jelly. Hell yeah. I'd like to see an update to the 6 starting zones to make the zones we spawn in more like Exile's Reach. Really? Some more streamlined, explanatory experience, yeah? Murlocs, that a custom campaign? No. This is Exodus of the Horde. Nah. Oh, Bisio. Murlocs, don't mess with the Murlocs. They will take your leader out. The fire's down below. Thrall finds himself in an underground lair, held prisoner by the Murlocs and separated from his companions.
I wonder what these strange fish creatures want with us.
The Murlocs used to be peaceful, but lately they've been catching us and using us for sacrifices.
Sacrifices? To what?
A long time ago, they started worshipping some witch. They say she lives under the ocean, and if they don't make the sacrifices, she'll destroy this island.
Well, someone should have told them that orcs don't scare that easily. Now, let's get out of here.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. So our
Lokrigar,
Thrall is also... Oh yeah, we can open up crates now for stuff and whatnot.
Yes.
Our Thrall is also quite unique amongst the orcs.
For honor.
Because at this point, we gotta keep in mind that the orcs and the horde, they haven't had the best of
Yes.
times. On Draenor, they had to deal with Gul'dan and the Burning Legion and corruption and whatnot. At some point, they started to magically age their children. They started drinking demon blood. And the corruption of the Legion not only messed up their planets, it also started to infect their people. And quite literally, their corruption started to show on the outside, with the orcs turning from
The spirits are restless.
brown skins to green. Which is why the Magar, the allied races can play in WoW, Magar is like uncorrupted orcs, and their skin color is still what they used to be like. But our boy Thrall is green. And as I explained, Thrall was only a baby when the Horde came through the Dark Portal and all the good stuff. So the corruption of their race, the corruption of their people, it transferred over to the next generation. And that was kind of the breaking point for our Durtan, who would already, time and time again, was like, oh man, what's happening to our people is the worst. This is not the way. But what could they have done, right? Like, speaking out would have meant certain death for the Frostwolf clan.
Let's get on with it.
So, being the whole corrupted embracing of the Fel powers and whatnot,
For honor.
it also meant that the elements, which the orcs used to be very much in harmony with, the elements no longer answer the call. But as we can see,
Spirits
I
are
thought I'd be
restless.
dead for sure.
Thrall can call upon the elements. Lightning and earth and fire and all the good stuff. And he was super duper special. Like, Thrall was the first orc in many generations. No, sorry, the first orc since
Are restless.
the whole corruption thing on Draenor,
For honor.
to which the elements spoke again, the elements of Azeroth. And he was able to wield the elements. He was able to do shamanism again. Which a Drekvar, the shaman of the Frostwolf clan, he was like, oh, Thrall, I love you so much. You're amazing. And Thrall was like, I know. No, he didn't see. He was quite humble. All right, Thrall is amazing.
Dabu.
What are those? Underworld minions. Ooh.
Let's get on with it. For honor.
You'll find a lot of minions in Warcraft 3 as well, where you're like, huh.
This is our chance. Let's make a break for it.
Underworld minions, what are those? You know?
Yes. For honor.
Keep fighting, men. We're almost there.
Lokrigar, Nokal.
Let's attack them from behind! Murder them all! Get free XP, let's go! Die, die, everybody dies!
Not enough mana. The spirits.
Yes! Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. As you can see, Thrall is very noble. He would never make use of any strategic advantages to take care of his opponents.
Enough mana. Let's get on with it.
Are we winning? I think we're winning. They even have peons amongst the ranks. Oh no. Yeah. I mean, we got loot for it. Worth. Very worth.
For
Cool.
honor.
That's what you get, humans, for enslaving Thrall. Torturing him and all that.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Dabu.
Can you open it? Oh, no, that chest is not clickable. I see, I see. Am I gonna play Mob Classic?
Lokrigar, Nokal.
I don't know.
The spirits are restless.
I don't know.
Dabu.
Like, I love Mr. Pandaria. But if I want to play Mob, the game is still there. For me, Classic was interesting because the revamp they did with the Cataclysm, it meant that Classic was no longer available. So that was somewhat interesting. So I checked out, like, the questing experience. Then the Burning Crusade, I was already like, nah. Wrath the Lich King wasn't able to pull me in. And when Wrath wasn't able to pull me in, I was like, okay. I don't think any of the other Classics are particularly gonna pull me in.
I knew you'd find us, War Chief.
Let's get on with it.
So when it comes to MOP, especially since we also did remakes, I'm like,
Dabu.
I don't know if I need to particularly play this or not.
Lokrigar no gar.
In a similar vein, like I've been
For honor.
loving the OnlyFans classic hardcore content, as Alex brings up.
Yes.
I love watching the classic content and see like a Quinn die or Tyler 1 die or, you know, the dramas that follow, like Pirate, why are you running, bro? All that good shit. But playing it myself, I tried it. It's just the gameplay is too slow. I don't enjoy the classic gameplay. I loved it when it was live. I loved it when it was current content, don't get me wrong.
Has come.
But I think I just kind of overdosed on it.
Doomhammer.
As back in the day, I used to play it for 24/7, right? When Classic WoW came out, I was in the perfect storm. I had just done high school.
Dabu.
I was in between high
These
school.
humans must have put up a fight. Too bad it wasn't enough.
I was between high school and figuring out what next I wanted to do with my life.
Yes.
And then World of Warcraft rolled around. And I was like, you know what I want to do with my life? I just want to play WoW. I want to play WoW 24/7. I want to do nothing else but play WoW. And I did. I did for like a year. And looking back at it, I got real lucky. But I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. But I kind of think, like, I used to run alts in Classic. Running alts in Classic back in the day was unheard of, right? Like, what the fuck kind of time schedule do you have? At least in my circles, running alts was unheard of. As well as...
Yes.
What I would like is the time machine. Like, if you can bring me back into Classic the way Classic used to be, alright, cool, I'd be down for it. Same with Pandaria. But it will never be the same. Like, the entire thing has been mapped out, farmed out. It's... What I remember about playing in Classic WoW was like the Roktalar. Everybody had min-maxed everything. If you wanted a dungeon run, you better be a mage or a warrior, be able to cleave into those dungeon groups, or you're not getting in. And I'm like, this is not Classic. I'm looking at Classic hardcore levelers where they're using phasic technology in order to farm quicker with the mage, and I'm like, huh. I mean, it's definitely a way of playing it. I'm not yakking your yum, but I could never. Like, I don't enjoy that kind of shit, right? And like I said, for MOP, most things are still available. What I would recommend for anybody out there, like Mr. Pandaria, the story is fantastic. If you've never played MOP before, I would recommend checking it out. Like, go for the Reforged Legendary Cloak questline. That one is no longer available. Go for Darkspear Rebellion. That questline is no longer available. Like, that shit is amazing. And I don't know why they keep removing that kind of stuff from the game. But beyond that, I don't really see a reason why I would want to play...
Chief man, it looked like there'd be a passageway here. Maybe we find a way out.
Let's see if we can break through these boulders.
I don't really see a reason for playing MOP again.
For honor.
You come just in time.
The war chief.
There we go. Run. But that said, like, I remember way back when, and this was before Classic was announced, before they did the whole, you know, what's your favorite ice cream thingy. And I remember Soda being one of the people that really pushed for the idea of we want to play Classic WoW. So yesterday, I was checking Twitch, and to see him rock out with like 60 to 70k viewers on Classic content is just insane. And it's like, yeah, you really fought hard for that, and you brought something together.
Yes.
And it really sucks that Tyler 1 died as well in the multi-core raid, because that man is a content machine. God damn, is he entertaining to watch.
I dedicate my power to the Horde.
The spirits are restless.
What's behind the rock chunks?
Yes. I am the war chief.
Dedicated few playing Kata Classic and enjoying it very much. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, like, please keep in mind, I'm not yakking on anybody's yums. I'm not trying to be like, ew, no Classic. I'm happy that it's out there for those that really enjoy it. I just, it's, for myself, I'm like, nah. Their mistake, the boss was about to die. I've seen many comments about that, but the thing that as far as I know, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the mechanics, the debuffs don't run out just because you kill the boss. So what was happening is that they were tanking him too close to the tunnel, which meant that the AoE on the ground was doing ticking damage, as well as a living bomb in the group that detonated on everybody. So even though they killed the boss, living bomb was still active. And due to little mistakes in the fight itself, the healers were ohm, people were taking too much, living bombs in there. So even if everybody had killed the boss, that does not mean that the fight has ended. It does not mean that the damage just stops getting through. You still need to deal with it, right? It doesn't instantly reset itself. It's just the boss is dead. Like, okay, GG. He's not going to throw out anything new, but whatever is out there, like living bomb, is still going to affect your party. And that's what happens. Like, we saw running too quickly back into the boss, which meant that the AoE on the ground did ticking damage, which drained the healers. We saw that he was being tanked too close to the tunnel, which meant that his AoE on the ground was hitting the ranged. And what was supposed to happen, ranged and healers were supposed to be cleared of that AoE damage, which meant that only the melee was really getting a tick before they ran out. You saw that living bomb was in the middle of the group because people were panicking. They were like, are we running out of the tunnel? Are we not running out of the tunnel? And then there was the 1% on the boss with somebody yelling, kill him, kill him, kill him. But even killing him, like I said, would not have prevented all that shit from happening. So yeah, it was a thing. And that's what I mean. It's content, innit? It's you go back home and you tell your family, like, look, I had a raid night, right? Let me tell you what my raid night was like. We had a living bomb and blah, blah, blah. Like, that's the cool part about Classic, in my opinion.
For honor. Let's get on with it.
Why do you have electricity around your feet?
I am the war chief.
I guess the shamans are buffing you. All right. So that is the way out, but we need to save some more prisoners. So let's go find some more prisoners, I think. Yeah, let's do that.
For honor. None will survive. Dabu. Yes. Lobrigar Nogar. The spirits are restless.
Hell yeah.
Let's get on with it.
Like, if there is a classic mode right now that's really draw my attention, I think it's Season of Discovery. But I've looked at Season of Discovery and I'm like, I'll need to level. I'll need to fight a raid team. I'll need to do this. I'll need to do that. I'm like, it's a hassle that I'm not willing to invest right now. It doesn't mean it's not fun. It's just, I'm not really willing to invest that. And that's okay. Hello. I mean, I didn't even attack you, Coltiran. Shotgun hide XP rates and all 3 runes now. It has, if I remember right, experience increase, yes. And rune vendors at the start, I think.
For honor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's time to invest. Yeah. Ooh, hello.
The spirits are restless.
And it's a matter of, are you willing to do that or not? A copper per rune. Ooh.
For honor.
Let me get in on this.
Yes.
Triple tomes. Don't mind if I do.
How can I help?
Civ 7. Didn't Civ 7 have like
I believe we are no longer welcome in this place, War Chief.
All right. Hello, give me my Thrall.
How can I help?
Give me my Thrall. Where is he at?
Direct me.
Thrall?
Logrigar Nogar.
Oh! Thrall, buddy, what are you doing over there? Get in there. Get part of the group.
Yes, War Chief.
No,
The
stop.
spirits are restless.
Can I dismiss you? I can move you out of the group, I guess. Move out of the group. All right.
Yes.
No, I want Thrall to be the
Let's
leader.
get on with it.
Uh-huh, there we go. All right, let's go to the exit, shall we? Leveling is slow. I mean, with the buffs, maybe not so much. I mean, retail leveling is insanely fast. There's also something to be said about, to be honest.
Logrigar Nogar.
I genuinely wonder if that is the solution to WoW. Like, at some point, I remember Fat Boss made a video about this. God, it was ages ago. Oh, hang on.
War Chief, Sen'jin was just taken away by the fish creatures. I tried to stop them, but there were too many. They said he is to be sacrificed to their witch.
Sen'jin!
We have no time to lose. Sen'jin must be freed.
Sen'jin!
War
No!
Chief, I sense a protective shield around the sorcerer. I believe these 3 fish creatures are helping maintain it.
Pathetic fools. You will not stop us from receiving what has been promised.
Sen'jin.
Sen'jin got one-shotted by a Murloc.
You'll soon be joining him.
Perhaps you and the witch can discuss it in the afterlife.
Ooh. Bye, Sen'jin. So yeah, Vol'jin's dead.
The war chief.
Leader of the darkspears.
Dabu.
Killed by a Murloc.
Why?
Ah. Oh well.
Lokrigar Nokal.
Let's go in, have a party, shall we?
Let's get on with it.
So about the leveling thing,
The spirits are restless.
I wonder what is right and what is wrong. I think Devago mentioned a good point, like balance is important.
The spirits are restless.
Because there's something to be said about the journey taking you there to get to max level. Yet at the same time, if you're gonna put all the content, all the new shiny things at max level,
Lokrigar Nokal.
then, you know, that's where you want people to go as quickly as possible.
I am the war chief.
So while, yeah, leveling is slower, there's also more of a journey to it.
On with it. For honor.
And there are ups and downs to both things, I suppose.
The spirits are restless.
Vengeance for Sen'jin! Kill the Murloc High Sorcerer! Yeah!
On with it.
Sen'jin UK. Somebody calls mass arrest, please. Get him back up. Come on.
The vision told me you would lead my people off this island.
Oh my god.
You don't have much time, young one. Go.
But you and your people are coming with us.
It'd be too late. I'm already gone.
Aww.
Those of you who wish to follow me will face many dangers. It will not be easy. But if you wish to join us, you are welcome.
Yeah, man. Pretty soon there'll be nothing left here anyway. We come with you.
So yeah, Vol'jin is going through his trials, comes out of the woods, and he's like, oh, snap, my dad's dead now.
Make peace with your gods, land dwellers. You cannot escape the currents of death so easily.
Also, surprise, Thrall is a sea witch.
Where is that voice coming from?
I don't know, but we have no time to waste. This cave is about to collapse.
Run! And Yuki, thank you very much for the 36. Yeah. Stream's becoming rarer and rarer, ain't it? In my defense, I've been working on the YouTube thing. It's a matter of how do you put your time in it. Thank you so much for the 36, you beaut. Ow! Oh, we're not done yet. Oh, hang on.